And that's what they hear first.
And that is the first thing everybody hears. Welcome to the Fairy Tale Podcast, everybody. It is our last show of the year, officially. We had the last live show, now the last show. And, of course, we're going to end the year with a great occasion. We're back with Tia Ballard. Happy. Basically, we wanted to have our last show of the year be with one of the guests who basically every time that we've talked with you, it's kind of like brightened our mood. You come with like your own bag of chew. So
now I'm like, it's like pressure.
No. With this show, it's like the least amount of pressure. I want to go ahead and apologize to everybody that came on at like 8 o'clock and was expecting us. We were a little late just because of like technical stuff in the background. So, it's not the Fairy Tale Podcast if we don't like start late. And considering what happened on Monday, I'd say this is the smaller of the worries.
Google was not about to be.
Google was so mean. Oh, there's an Elfman.
Elfman.
Hi.
Elfman. So obviously, yes, we're here with Tia Ballard.
Hi.
If you haven't checked out her work, you seriously need to. But yes, she is the Christmas cheer. That's why we brought her on.
You guys.
Yes, and again,
she died.
Oh, and she just dropped. Oh no! So,
you called her.
On top of having Tia Ballard on, the other thing was there we go. She's back.
Sorry, I hit a wrong button.
Tia, that's Elfman's job to just die unexpectedly.
I don't do technology.
Elfman's job. All right. I think the most important question, the one that will set the tone for the entire podcast, just to build on the pressure a little more.
Yes.
All right. Here it is. How are you doing?
Awesome! I'm all Christmas spirited up in here. I've got a tree, and then I did the tree by myself, and so my roommate felt guilty and put all the lights up. And they don't even reach to the ceiling because we're short people. So I can actually show you if you like. Hang on. Let me find the window that you're in. All right. Don't judge our house. It's messy.
I have no grounds to judge.
Beautiful tree.
Uh-huh.
And our lights, literally do not reach the ceiling.
But they're really cute.
They're like, we stood on the back of the couch, and we were like, we're going to try. And that came, all the way around. They do not reach the ceiling.
You tried real hard, though. That's the important part.
There was effort.
Over the, it's probably a fire hazard of some sort, but they're even lit over our little fire thing. Hang on, let me find it. Right up there, that's supposed to, spray the room when it's a fire. There's a fire. So, if I die, you know why.
I was about to be like, I used to be certified in first aid and CPR, but it doesn't matter because A, I used to be certified in it, and also you're not in the same room as me. So I can't
and I'm not sure. I'm sure that has more to do with liquid and drowning than it does with fire and burning.
No, because I'm trained in first aid, so I can help with burning, burns and stuff.
Well, I'm trained in first aid on that too, I think. Yeah.
Well, I'm not certified anymore, but I still...
Well, none of us technically are. That was a long time ago.
I still remember how it works.
Certified to press buttons. That's all I can do.
I am certified to press buttons. Yes, I like that. Go with that.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yes, it is.
Bob Jones says, yo.
We just made it a thing.
It is in my heart, okay?
It's a thing in our heart.
I heard a Skype boop.
Heard a Skype
that was
boop.
me.
Yes.
It's so popular. Yeah.
I'm trying to Twitter this or tweet whatever.
You gotta Twitter it. Twitter.
Yeah, our Twitter has grown a bit larger since last time, and I'm very surprised by this. The other thing that we're working on is we're trying to get Fairy Tail on Toonami. We're pushing to try and get Fairy Tail on Toonami.
Oh, you should get that to happen.
It needs a bigger audience.
So if ever you want to tweet with us on stuff, one of the things that we do is we push the hashtag down here, Fairy Tail on Toonami. That's what it says below the Natsu.
Network.
Yes. Yeah. Make sure that guys, if you're gonna tweet that hashtag, make sure to tag Adult Swim, Toonami, or Cartoon Network in there, because tagging Funimation, they can't really do anything about that. They're
like, cool. We really.
They're
also
like,
want
that's
that.
awesome. Could you also let the people who like are in charge of those decisions know? Thank you. Yes.
We also really want that, but can't help you.
We also really want that. Please tell them. So yeah, let Adult Swim and Toonami know that you want them. You want Fairy Tail in the Toonami lineup. There's a lot of people that I've seen that like. There's this Toonami wish list of like anime that they want to see on Toonami, and usually I saw I think it was Danielle McRae. She posted her 8. She had like 8 blocks of this. Like she had, okay, this is one block, this is another block, this is another block. She had the full list, and Fairy Tail was on 7 of them. So I was very pleased with that. I was like, yeah, Fairy Tail on 7 of 8. But yeah, that's the big thing that we're working on right now. Yay! Okay, retweeting.
I made a sneeze. I was hanging out with some friends beforehand, and one of them has a super cute, adorable cat, and I'm allergic to cats, and I'm still.
Oh.
I'm glad you're not an actual cat, Tia. Is the point of that?
I mean, technically.
In real life, I don't like cats.
In real life, you don't even like cats. That's kind of funny.
I think also another things that happened, we interviewed Todd recently, and he said that you were already working on the new series up from 176 and higher. So I think instead of saying he let the cat out of the bag, since it is Fairy Tail, he let the cat out of the egg would be the appropriate choice.
Oh, I see what you did there.
That was cute. That was funny.
We were also trying to get our other Happy on because she missed you, I think, last time, and we were like, you guys are basically the same person. And but sadly she's not home and she can't join us, and I was like, bad Happy, no fish for you. And yes.
No fish for you.
No fish for you. Again, I want to apologize for yesterday. Urza and I kind of broke a town. And that's why we had to move it over to today, because there was a lot of cleanup, because the Magic Council kind of made us clean it up.
And kind of a jerk for doing so.
and I was actually on Charles's show yesterday, our Master Makarov, and I told him that, and he was like, "Oh no, all the apology letters,
no.
all of the apology letters he has to write."
So I just realized, I just went to the YouTube link, and I'm watching us, 45-second delayed, and I look like a dummy as I'm sitting here, like, eating my popcorn, like, so from now on, if I take a bite, I'm going to go like this.
It's all good.
Now I know what it
You know, the part that's dumb is that you're not sharing it with me. I love popcorn.
you know, like, hi, I like popcorn too.
Yay. Okay. So, even though we say interview, there's not a lot of interviewing going on. Mostly it's just we hang out and have fun. So, just to go ahead and clarify that. We have to use the term interview for, like, when we make requests, but the actual thing is we're just going to hang out, talk, shit, sometimes about Fairy Tail, sometimes about other stuff. But I guess, what have you worked on lately that you can talk about is probably one of the things that I should ask.
Nothing. Like, I've worked on a lot, but I can't tell you anything. Everything's like right on the brink of being able to tell you, and I'm scared. I may be able to tell you, but I don't know for sure.
Right.
I'm gonna get you in trouble.
Blah 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 was a really great show. Had a great time. That'll be released soon. Blah 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 blah. That's gonna be a good one. Blah blah blah. I didn't really like. but I got paid for it. That's good.
Also, just recently announced, I saw it just today, Funimation picked up Assassination Classroom.
Oh?
I just started reading the manga for that, like, this week, so
I was gonna
I was
say,
like,
I have
what?
only heard about that
I
recently.
didn't even know there was an anime yet! Nice! But that's gonna be interesting, and there's lots of characters all over that, so I look forward to seeing that in your name amongst the list of people in
Well, thank you.
on A&M.
I hope so.
Put Tia Ballard in everything!
It'll
Please.
make everything
do.
infinitely cuter.
It will definitely just sprinkle little Tia in. Suddenly, everything is 5 times cuter.
Oh, popcorn fell out of my mouth. Lame.
Lame indeed.
Which is really funny because a lot of the mistakes the quote unquote mistakes that you make on camera are the cuter things that happen on camera.
Oh, good.
Yeah, when fails equals success. There you go.
I was talking to someone about that the other day. I was like, I can't pull off sexy. So I'm just silly.
I like the
As soon as
quote.
I try, I'll fall on my face and whatever. So I just like play it off. So my sexiness is my popcorn just spewed out of my mouth. Aren't you attracted?
I think it's just cute because it makes you more real. It's like, yes, you're a human being. You're not like
I am. Surprise!
surprise. You're not on a pedestal after all. Oh no. But I mean, I followed your YouTube channel for a while early on, and so I got to see just how goofy you were and everything. Especially, my favorite video that you've done was doing super bass in the happy voice. That was cute.
Oh my gosh. That was a very defining moment in my career because my dad was like 4 or 5. My dad was like, no one's going to take you seriously.
I watched.
And I was like, what? I don't want them to.
And now I can't find it. Where did it go?
I deleted it. No, actually, I think I privated it.
Uh.
Not for any reason.
All
I
right.
had my ex-boyfriend in it, and he's trying to be a doctor right now, and I don't want to compromise his career.
Right.
So I'm like, well, he's also in the Navy, so I was like, maybe a naval officer.
Or her image rather. Hi. I think Google broke on us for half a second there. I'm hoping we're still live. Are we still live? There's Tia. Hi.
I see a Carla. Or her image rather. Hi. Broke on us for half a second.
I hear our 45-second delayed echo. Yeah.
Right.
Are we still? Hey, hi. Carla.
Oh no! I'm the one with the echo! Darn it!
Yes.
It was me!
Yes. Google just kind of derped on us. So that's a thing that happens.
I'm going to kick your guys' ass if you don't quit.
I think she's yelling at the ceiling.
I am, because my boyfriend and his friend are up there. And, like, I went upstairs to get the charger. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? It sounds like you have a romper room up here. And it sounds like, and so now it sounds like they're, like, banging on the floor, like they're sitting here doing this.
Okay,
On
so
purpose.
if Google craps out on us again, we may just switch over to Skype and I'll put the video up later. So if that happens, I still do have you on Skype, so we can technically do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
If people are watching this and they want to chime in with questions or anything, what do they do?
They can either post questions in the comments or they can post in the Q&A, which I have.
Okay.
Okay, there's a Q&A going right now, and we actually have a question already. Bob Jones says, does Tia have a favorite anime to watch and / or worked on?
Yes. My favorite anime that well, those are two different things. My favorite anime I've ever watched would be no. Yeah. Okay, the first one I've ever watched in my whole life, so it's got a special place in my heart, is Shaman King. Back in the day,
I love Shaman King.
4 kids, box. I was in high school, and on my live journal, because the live journal was the thing back then, I
remember that.
with being married to one of the characters, and it's still up. It's like really embarrassing. It's like Tia Ballard and Mata Oyamata married, blah 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 blah, 2001 or whatever.
Manta, but
Manta, yeah, that was my anime crush. Like I wanted to marry him.
That's so adorable.
Yes.
I really like.
That's her OTP.
OTP, me and Manta, but.
It's so
I would
cute.
be the one. I'd be like Mary Sue though. I'd be like, no, everybody's supposed to love me. What is this?
Tia, I love you for that because I love Shaman King.
Oh, good.
So
That
much.
was my first one I've ever watched.
It was one of my earlier ones.
I'm waiting for more chapters of the new series because they have a series, a new
Shaman King
King
Flowers.
series. Yeah.
What?
There's Shaman King Flowers.
Wait.
It's
Does it have
It's about.
It's just
It's
manga.
about.
It's the
Just
kid.
manga.
Yeah, it's about the kid whose name I can't remember.
Yeah, it's about
I'm sorry.
It's
their kid, Hana. Is her name Hana?
Hana.
Yeah.
Mhm, it is, and that's why it's called Flowers. Duh. I know Japanese sometimes.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, there's
totally
like
look
20.
it up. It's really cool.
I feel like there's like 27 chapters ish, and it's monthly. So
Yeah, it's a monthly
Not
series.
in it. Let's
yeah,
see.
it's kind of, which is why I haven't read it yet, because I'm like, I know I'll get through that really fast, and I just don't want to,
Right.
because I hate waiting for weekly.
As it is. Yeah.
I don't want to wait for a month, but I get an email reminder every month that there's a new chapter out, even if I don't read it.
So we just bonded over Shaman King right there. Good stuff.
I love Shaman King. The opening for Shaman King in English is one of my favorites.
Wait, how's it go? Oh my gosh!
I don't want to sing it.
Look beyond. Oh my God, this is my
Yes,
mind.
that's so.
I'm like,
Make unbreakable.
Yes!
Yeah, my sister and I used to jam out to that. Like my sister and I.
Sorry.
You guys, yes, no, it's great. I love that you're geeking out about this. This is awesome.
So
What's the next
many
lyric?
beyond your wildest. So many things I never did see. So many choices falling
on me. Could it be my destiny?
This is not happening right now.
Could be shaman.
And just like that,
If
and
you're
this is how-
wrong, you could be the one. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, Tia.
And just
I
like
love
that,
it so
you made
much
me
right now.
gay. Just like that.
Way better. So much better. I mean, tamales helped, but like that was amazing. And now it's stuck on my head.
Yeah, guys, we are using the Q&A again, so anyone having stream problems? No, the whole thing had problems. This is for Miss Ballard. Apparently, it's all formal now.
Oh my.
What are your favorite type of characters to voice?
Anybody who's funny. Anybody who lets me go crazy, Looney Tunes style in the booth. I just finished a character that let me do that, and I can't tell you who she is. Oh crap, now you know it's a girl. No, spoiler.
Oh, no.
But yeah, anybody who's silly and makes you laugh. That's
Well,
my.
okay. Just to make it even, and just to make you laugh and giggle. Sometimes, well, actually, more recently, we've started messing around with like changing who's gonna do what voices around. And so lately it's been our Lisana and I switching characters. Like I'll do
God, it's so funny.
Lisana dialogue and she'll do Elfman dialogue. So all of Elfman's dialogue sounds
a
sweet and
tiny-
adorable and girlish.
Tiny,
And then
adorable
Lisana's
voice.
dialogue, I come in and I'm like, Elf Nissan!
It's kind of ridiculous.
It is super, super ridiculous. But of course, then we had what was it? Was it like 2 weeks ago that I did all the sound effects as Bill Clinton? Like all the sound effects. It was
that
like,
was terrible.
swish, swish.
I think that it was
I'm
also the
moving back.
same. What was that when I was doing Natsu as like a little child?
Yeah, I think it was because we've just started going crazy with it. We were like,
We've done a little bit.
we'll just
Well, we
do
just got
whatever
bored.
voice we want. And I think
just got bored.
as the narrator, I did Sean Connery for Sean
One time.
Connery, I think.
There were shingles. Oh, we've got
There were
guys. We've
shingles.
got a new record. There's 17 people watching, and also
Yay!
some I missed it.
Okay,
I missed
I
it.
wonder.
What is Lucy Dog? Tim
What is
Morris
Lucy
says,
Dog?
Tim Morris says, I wonder if he'll ask a question about Lucy Dog. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
That just sounds like, all right, Lucy's dog. It just sounds
No,
like Plu.
Lucy Dog is what it says in the comment. Lucy Dog.
Yeah, but she might have forgot the apostrophe S.
He.
I mean, I know that Tia likes Plu.
What?
You like Plu. Little
I mean,
Plu.
Happy and Blue do get along.
Nah. Okay. Okay, Roshi wants to know, have you ever heard of Doctor Who?
Yeah, I go to conventions like once a month at least. Of course I've heard of Doctor Who. Do I like Doctor Who? That's a different question. And the answer is, I've tried so hard to get into
Aw,
Doctor
well,
Who. And I
do
just
you
You
like-
tried. That's the important part.
Okay, hold it. Do you like the actors
you
that play the
tried.
Doctor?
I guess. I mean, I've not seen enough of the show. What my problem is, I started on when it got rebooted. I started on the first season, and they tell me don't start with that one. You have to skip to whoever their favorite is. So
Oh no! Definitely start there and just continue on down the timeline. Don't let people let you skip around and stuff like that. Go ahead and watch it in order. It's much better to view that way, and it'll make a lot more sense if you do it that way. Because if you don't, you're just gonna get horribly lost and confused. So please view it in the way it was intended. Don't let people pressure you.
I try so hard. So I have so much love because I can sit here and sing the Shaman King song to you. So I know what it means to love a show.
Right?
So I have mad respect for Doctor Whovians, but
Yes, Whovians.
I like the Doctor Whovian better. It sounds more proper.
Well, I mean, we've got, let's see, the Christmas episode is coming up in just a couple of weeks, and we have Nick Frost playing Santa Claus, and that's the best thing ever in my mind. Have you seen Shaun of the Dead?
yes.
Okay, his roommate Ed from Shaun of the Dead is playing Santa Claus
Oh!
in
I
the
love it.
Doctor Who Christmas special this year. So that I find that great.
I'm
I
so
was like-
sorry I'm being rude and eating this popcorn. I just walked into my house, literally, and turned on my computer. I have not eaten.
You're
I'm
wearing
dying.
a Sonic shirt. All is forgiven.
Popcorn is the best.
I was like, what can I make that's really fast and not embarrassing to eat? Popcorn! It turns out it is embarrassing to eat, but I've already started.
I was gonna
Well,
say, I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure
we've
that
already stated, and this is mostly at Mira Jane's urging, but we are pretty much pizzavores. That is how this
I
works. We're not carnivores, we're not herbivores, we're not omnivores, we're pizzavores.
Pizzavore. And by we, you mostly mean me.
I'm a fan of that.
You're a fan of that.
It's one of my favorite words that I didn't invent, but
It's like, I approve of this. Okay, whoops, typo. I didn't look. Should have been Lucky Dog. What do you think of Lucky Dog?
oh, what's Lucky Dog? I still don't know what that means.
I don't know what Lucky Dog is.
Tia?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no! I know what they're talking about! I just
Do you have a voice in there that you seem to have forgotten about?
Lucky Dog. Wait, let me double check my. Let me Google that just to make sure. Lucky Dog is a movie that just came out. It's not anime. It's just a dub. Let's see. It's like movie. I don't even know what to look up here. I forgot we did it. Okay. It's about a little poodle, and we dubbed it. And the poodle's like running around just like that. And it was just released. I didn't play a main character in that. I played, I think, a few little boys and some women, or I don't remember. Ryan Reynolds, voice actress Ryan Reynolds, plays the dog, and apparently it was just released. And you can look up the trailer on YouTube. It's called Lucky Dog Official Teaser Trailer 2014 is what I'm seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I completely forgot about it until just this moment. So thank you.
Tim Morris was the one that commented on it and said it's a masterpiece. I discovered it the other night on demand by mistake.
You thought it was a masterpiece.
On demand by mistake. Did we ask a type of character she likes to... Yeah, I remember the answer. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it.
Bob Jones wants to know, is there a character that you did not like to voice or was really annoying to do? Let's change that to challenging. Challenging seems like a better word.
I'm always getting cast as things that push me, and that are a little bit harder than I'm used to. Something different. Like when I first started, I was scared to play anyone with a deeper voice. Now I get to cast as people with deeper voices all the time, which is awesome. So it really depends on what my current challenge is. But it's annoying in the sense that, oh, why can't I get it right? Regret. I'm horrible at this. I should quit and move to Disney World and work there. But but I've always survived, and I've been very, very blessed with my career. So no, nobody's like driven me insane yet, thankfully.
That's another question I forgot I wanted to ask you. As the big Disney fangirl that you are, you've seen John Corzat, I think is his name. Well, I know him as Paint on YouTube. The
Cozart.
After Ever After thing. Have you seen the After Ever After videos?
Also the boy band one.
Oh, the boy band one's hilarious too. But okay, check out Paint on YouTube when you get a chance. He did this song called After Ever After. There's two of them, and it's basically a commentary on things that are happening in our current time, and it's like, well, what happens ever after? Like, what was it? The first one was Ariel talking about how basically everybody's killing off all the fish and the oil spills
BP.
and everything. And it's like,
Thank you, BP.
Yeah, and basically, thank you, BP. Thank you, BP. So it's kind of a what was it?
They're
the
kind
last
of
one
like
was Elsa from Frozen singing about how
dictator.
nobody is paying attention to global warming, and she's just gonna become an evil queen.
She turns into an evil dictator.
So she becomes an evil queen because nobody is taking care of the earth, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like
It is
they're
very
kind of
funny.
like perverse and perverted from the actual character, but they're pretty funny.
Yeah, and he's an amazing singer.
Yeah,
So
right.
that
He
helps.
does acapella stuff.
Yeah, it's all him. That's the crazy part. But yeah, I figured you'd like it. Trying to look through and see. I think we have more comments. Okay. Mario Tainaka said, when I watched the Sankareya trailer last week, I almost didn't recognize Miss Ballard.
Aww. Yes.
She's like, job accomplished.
I actually just got my copy of that last week. It's been released for about 8 months now, and I finally got my copy, so I can't wait to hear it.
That's another one of the series that I'm actually checking out the manga for on Crunchyroll, because they have a simulpub thing going. So basically, they put the chapters out at the same time, about an hour after they come out in Japan, on Crunchyroll. So we can be legit now. So Yeah, we're not as shady as we were before when you came on. Yeah.
Yes, you were so shady back then.
You were
I was
so
like,
shady
what?
trying
I
to
feel
promote
like a
Fairy
danger.
Well, some other accomplishments that occurred. We're pretty sure that Hiro Mashima checks out the show because we had a joke running on the show for a long time, and
Oh
then
my god.
lo and behold, a character showed up with the same name that we were doing because we have a segment now called Guess Who with Carla, and it's a guessing game every week where she will vaguely describe traits or personality quirks of a character in Fairy Tail, and the audience has to guess who they are.
Oh, that's so awesome!
Well, we didn't really have prizes or anything to give away except for like certain episodes where we were like, hey, we're 100 or 150 episodes in, so we talked with Scott and he would arrange for prizes to be given out for that episode. Now we actually have built up so many free passes for Crunchyroll that we're just like, we're going to hand these out to the winner because we've got way too many.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we've got free premium badges to hand out, passes to give out to our winners. But one of the things that happened was our friend Doctor from the Case Closed podcast and the Gintama, he does 3 podcasts. That's just. But anyway, he came on and he was like making a Family Guy joke. He was like, "Is it the jackal? It's the jackal. It's the jackal." And so that became a kind of a meme on our show. So every time we did Guess Who with Carla, the first thing that would be asked, both by us and by the audience, is it the jackal? Before she'd even given a hint. We're like, is it the jackal? And then lo and behold, a character shows up in Fairy Tail called Jackal. So we think he watches the show, maybe.
Oh, he must. He must watch the show.
He must watch. He must watch.
We won't.
Bob Jones wants to know if you like cats.
I'm gonna say it effectively assured that we would never ever use.
No. The jackal, I will never use the jackal on Guess Who with Carla. It's just never
I will.
gonna happen.
If you're away for an episode, I will totally use the jackal at some point in time.
Just wait for it, guys.
Yeah, just wait for it. Bob Jones wants to know if you like cats, Tia.
Hang on a second. My computer. I told you my computer was a little bit shady. My computer was almost about to go out, but I saved it. So, do I like?
Oh yeah.
I like Happy.
That's
It'd be
good
most
enough.
unfortunate
That's
if you
good enough
didn't.
for us.
I'm a rat fan more than a cat fan, and I'm a dog.
I saw your cute rat.
You can't really be a fan of cats if you like rats.
That's true.
True enough.
Cats are mean most of the time. They're not all like Happy.
I met a really cute cat earlier today.
Kittens are cute.
He was
Cats.
pretty cute. His name is Sherlock.
Oh,
Sherlock. He's a
My
big cat.
my kitty cat Dante, he is adorable and until he gets excited and then he farts.
All
that's
right.
why I don't like cats. That right there.
Yeah.
Well, he
Tim
drools
Morris.
too, like he wasn't winged correctly. So when you give him lovin's and attention, he'll drool on you and then he'll try to like
Gross.
suck on your finger or lick you.
That would make I would die. I'd be so sneezy.
Tim Morris asks a question that we're also interested in. Do you have any East Coast cons set up and ready?
East.
Or planned, rather.
That would
That's
be
better.
the direction. I don't know. I don't know. I'm horrible with that stuff. I write them all down in my scheduler, and then when it comes time, I was like, oh, I've got a con in 3 days. I should probably pack.
I should probably pack.
That's the extent of me knowing when my cons are. But
Is it kind of like do you hear like your mother's voice in your head? It's like, make sure to pack plenty of clean underwear. You've got a con
yeah,
coming up.
I have to talk to my parents every night, so they always. My dad is always like, are you sure you don't want to cancel? You should probably cancel, because that weather that's about 50 degrees here. You can't handle that.
Oh,
You
no,
can't
the
handle
sun
the
will
50
come out of the
degrees.
veil.
But no, I actually don't know, but I don't know what the right thing to say here is. If there's a convention that you'd like to see me at, if they have an open forum where you can request people, please request me, because I'd love to meet you.
we've been slowly bugging some of the con chairs that we know about that as well. So
I'm a really fun guest and nice.
we want her to go to a KaiCon. That's what we really want.
Yeah.
Because that's like our new home base con for multiple reasons. I doubt this has gotten passed around at Funimation, but one of the things that we've recently announced is we've gone from just simple consumers to actually trying to be contributors. We're actually making our own original manga series, and we're going to score it and dub it and put it up online. And because we own all of the content, all the merchandise that we make and the soundtrack and the outtakes that go up on iTunes, all that money comes in back to us so we can actually pay people for their work. And so that is one of those things that we're slowly building up on. We finished writing quite a bit so far, and we've got concept art coming in, and we've already got some of rough tracks for the soundtrack starting to pop up, and everything's kind of coming together, and we're getting really, really excited about it. As if we weren't already excited before, we're super excited now. But our group is called OTP Manga, and we have a Twitter there if you want to see some of the cute stuff that has been drawn. We put up some of the early art just to kind of generate some hype about the project, because we're going to be doing an Indiegogo to try and get started and get all the stuff that we need to not only pay the people for the incredible work that they've done for us completely free, but also to get better programs for our artists, our sound engineer, everybody that needs better stuff. That's kind of the general goal. And that was kind of our way to be like, okay, we want to move on from doing one thing to actually like creating something. Like we want to contribute back to this world that we love. And so we decided we were going to make manga, and it doesn't have to be just one. We've got multiple genres. So hey, if you've got a vivid imagination and you like writing down stories, or maybe if you like drawing art, you can contact us at otpmanga@gmail.com. And that's the only plug we will have for that in this entire show.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Yeah. Obviously, what I'm asking you to do is follow us on Twitter and totally promote us so that we can get big. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
No, I think, all right, Mira, I think she will love Zen. Like, she's going to totally love Zen. Because he's kind of like an Eevee and a fox.
You'll totally love Zen. He's
together.
So cute.
But you know, there's no better way to describe Zen. And our Twitter, unlike every other place that we posted it up at, our Twitter actually has our dapper Zen on there. So on top of him being a cute, adorable, fluffy animal, he's also got a bow tie and a monocle on another.
And a monocle. I have a thing about monocles. So our artist will, when we're not paying attention or like not giving her direction, she'll draw a monocle on the character for me, and it's amazing.
Didn't we draw Dick Dicks last night? Weren't there the tiny deer-looking thing?
Dick Dicks are tiny antelope that like fit on the desk. They're little and they're adorable. And she drew one, and it had a monocle, and it had a tailcoat, and it had a little bow tie. It was so dapper and so cute. It was so cute. Dick Dicks are so cute. Let's see.
And believe it or not, that's the actual Dick Dick, pronounced xylophone.
No, they're not actually pronounced xylophone. That's just people on Wikipedia being silly. Did we answer this one? What's the most favorite character that you have voiced that you can talk about?
Happy.
I mean, it's a slightly very.
That would be Happy. I've spent the most time with him. I change his litter box and everything.
That's so kind. That is so kind of you.
If you go to the chat box in Google Hangouts, I've actually linked you a picture of what we were just talking about. The Dick Dick. It's a little antelope-looking thing. Tiny antelope.
It's so cute.
It's so adorable. Kind of looks like a chibi deer in a way.
No,
Yeah, and they're actually about like I have to pull back. They're about that big.
Oh.
She's like a new animal for me to love. Tia doing Texas accent reminds me of Melody Honey from Sergeant Frog, says Tim Morris.
I wonder why.
No idea.
Same accent.
No idea why. I have no idea.
Melody Honey is me as an anime character, like straight up.
You as an anime character. It's good to hear. But yeah, let's see. Waiting
Oh, one second. I'm having problems. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
So while we're waiting,
feel free to continue asking questions. Once she gets back in, we'll ask your questions.
Wait, today's Thursday, isn't it?
Today is indeed Thursday.
Oh no.
You guys know what that means. Tomorrow, new fairy tale episode.
No, that means a week until my birthday.
For those of you that don't know, Carla's birthday is on December 25th. Send her lots of love in the comments below.
Right, now I gotta go look at the comments.
Now I have to look at the comments. Oh no. My world is over. It's all on fire.
All year I thought my birthday was on a Sunday. Up until like 2 weeks ago. And one of my friends was like, yeah, we have such and such day off and such, and I was like, why do you need Christmas off? It's Sunday. And he's like, no, it's a Thursday. And I'm like, what?
So just really quickly, guys, the if you want to be part of the Q&A rather than just simply posting in the comments, there should be a little rectangle thing that appears in the bottom of the video, and you can click that, and it'll take you to another screen. And up at the top, if you click on, it looks like a 9-digit dial pad from a phone. It'll have a drop-down toolbar that will show Showcase and Q&A. Click on the Q&A, and you can ask questions there. Sorry for my horrible explanation. Yes.
Oh my gosh! I just realized something.
Yes.
You are the one I said sounds like Max Goob.
Oh, me?
Was it you?
I think maybe. I don't know.
With you guys?
Maybe. I also
called you Max Goob.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I've let's see, in the short amount of time, the 2 years since our last chat with you. It's such a short amount of time. But let's see, we kind of, there were a lot of things that ended up happening. New York Comic Con, we got to go there, and I met Mashima Sensei, and I did like a quick interview with Tyler. I've apparently become friends with Tyler and Heather Walker just because
they're awesome people. She does my hair.
She does your hair. There we go. Yeah, plugs, but shameless plugs for Heather and her amazing hair skills. But no, I mean, because we're all goofy and silly, and like I think Adam Sheehan and I, we don't really talk a lot of geeky stuff. We mostly talk baseball. So I've kind of bonded with more Funimation people in non-anime kind of genres. Because I'm like, I can't come off as this super dork fan like everyone else that meets them. I have to be normal. But it's I don't have to, I just feel like I should sometimes. But it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I know these people, and it's not just, oh, I know them because they work there. I'm like, I know these people because we talk about this or that or this or that. And
those are good people to know too. They're really sweet.
Yeah. We are especially thankful to Adam because in our previous show, which we ended actually last week, our Naruto show, it was like we had to fight just to get guests on because, you know, Naruto being produced by Viz, and they're kind of like interspersed as to where all the recording goes on. So you have to actually go to the actors directly to try and get them on the show. So it was a lot more work than it is on Fairy Tail, where we're like, hey Scott, is this person available? Because we'd like to talk to them, or we'd like to talk to them again. And then you guys get contacted, and you email us back, and we're like, we'd love to. And I'm like, your enthusiasm makes us enthusiastic.
I'm happy because you're happy.
We're happy because you're happy. Literally, you're happy. Also, my puppy here has slept with my giant happy plushie several times, so proof that dogs and cats can get along.
Aww.
But oh my goodness, yeah, it's just, you guys have made it such a joy, and it was like every time that we talked to Viz, it was like, oh, this exists? Wow, we didn't know that. And the first time
Who are you people?
Yeah, and the first time I met Adam Sheehan and handed him one of our ad cards for the Fairy Tale podcast, he looks at it and he goes, "Oh yeah, we've heard of you." And this completely blew us away, because we were like, "You have?" And of course, the first thing that went into my head is, please let it not all be bad news. Let them have at least heard of one or two good things we've done.
When I hear my my own voiceover crushes or whatever, and I meet them in person, I have that moment where I'm like, do I tell you how much I love you, or do I just play cool because we're both in the green room? And then I had that moment with the woman who plays Amy Rose, or did play Amy Rose, Lisa. We're buddies now, but
Lisa Ortiz. That's who signed Wendy's shirt. Yeah.
We were in a con together, and I was like, I'm determined to become her friend in a non-creepy way. I will.
That's how I feel about a lot of people.
Yeah, right? And then when we met, she was like, oh, everyone's told me about you. I wanted to meet you. I was like, what? And then part 3 down from the sky, and there were rose petals, and she was like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. And then we bonded.
I don't know, it's weird.
Oh, no, it's weird. I think it was kind of the same way about, well, not to that degree of knowing them and really wanting to meet them, because I didn't know anything about Josh Greel, and I think it was our first year at AkaiCon, and Josh and several of us were together, and we just started talking, because that's what we do. Mm-hmm. And we became friends with Josh, and then the announcement came that he was going to be Mao in The Devil is a Part-Timer, which is one of my favorite silly little...
That one is so cute.
It is one of my favorite silly little shows. It is my secret side pleasure. I just love going back and watching it just because it is so goofy funny. And the fact that...
Yeah?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Okay.
And I do still enjoy it. It's one of those rare occasions where I like both tracks, English and Japanese, because they work really well together. Generally, what I find with anime is whichever version I've watched first is usually the one that I kind of have a preference for. Yeah. So if I watch it subbed first, I kind of prefer the subbed, or if I watch it dubbed first, I'll prefer the dub. There's rare cases where I've watched both, and I'm like, oh my god, the dub is so much better than sub. Mm-hmm. It's
I generally find that it just takes me a little bit of time to get used to the other version. And
yeah,
it does.
It took a little time with Fairy Tail, I think.
I always liked the other one. It just sometimes takes a little bit of time to get used to it.
Yeah, it definitely took...
It's just because I'm so used to hearing it in the other language that I'm like, this is super weird. Not bad, it's just weird. And then I get used to it, I'm like, this is amazing!
Any show I watch now has to be in Japanese because I know all the actors, and it drives me crazy.
That's kind of hilarious.
No, I loved, in the case of Fairy Tail, it took me a little time to get used to Todd, because I was so used to Natsu sounding a specific way, and then, it took me a few episodes and just be like, okay, try not to hear Todd anymore and just try to hear Natsu, because that's what I was hearing. I was like, I hear Todd. Yeah. Tia, the first time I heard You're Happy, I'd never heard, I at least consciously, I hadn't recognized your voice. So to me, you were just Happy. I wasn't listening to Tia. I was listening to Happy. So I think that's why it made it easier for me to just go, okay, that's Happy. Cool.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of an instant thing, and you had the character rather well in hand. You had the bubbly, sarcastic, adorable, cuddly vibe going. I don't know how you can do all of that with just a voice, but congratulations, you did it.
Thank you.
So yeah, I have applauded Tyler for casting you. So there we go for that.
Aww. Oh, I applaud Tyler every time I go in to record. Like, thank you for all this work. I love fairy tale. It keeps me fed.
Right. Yeah. No. I totally understand and agree with that. That's why we're working so hard on OTP Manga, because I'd like to be able to do what I love and pay the bills as well. It's a wonderful feeling. Let's see. I was stalling to try and let people get more questions asked. So here we go.
Some, questions in the comments.
I love how Bob Jones has a comment that's just nothing but love. Like it says love, 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 love.
My comments are 12 minutes behind.
Yeah, well, for a while it wouldn't show me some of the newer comments, and I'm trying to see. Yeah, the most recent one we had was 14 minutes ago. I would like to voice act one day. Okay. Madison Ryan says that they would love to do voiceover someday. Is it hard to do? And what would I need to do education-wise, and how would I actually get into it as a profession?
Good question. So, is it hard? Depends on who you are and what your strengths are. There's certain elements that are harder than others. For instance, I would not be a ditch digger. That would be a hard job for me. So it really, it just depends on who you are as a person. What's difficult for you, what isn't. It's more than just doing silly voices. It's an art, and because of that, you have skills that need to be honed and a craft to work on and develop. School-wise, there's some voice actors that didn't go to any type of school, but I do strongly suggest you get acting background or acting experience. I changed my major. My major was art. I got my associates in art because I wanted to do something creative but not talk to anybody, because I was very, very shy. And then I went to...
I don't want to talk to people.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not kidding. I did not want to talk to... I wanted to be in cartoons, but I was terrified of people. And one day I woke up and said, I want to be in cartoons, like really in cartoons. And when I worked, actually it all came to fruition when I worked at Disney, and there I got to see like 6'5" tall men wearing Goofy backpacks, and they didn't care, they just loved Goofy. And it was no big deal to be into cartoons. And I was like, you know what, that's it, I'm changing my major. So I changed my major to communication, speech, and theater. And, wait, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I changed my major to communication, speech, and theater, and I faced my fears, and that included learning to talk to people, learning to get up on stage, acting, just learning to do all those things I was terrified to do, because my love of animation overshadowed any fears that I had, and I knew that that's where I belonged. And
look at you go.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I'm very, very blessed, and just having it all, I don't know. There's just something about following your heart, and you get exactly where you're supposed to be. And I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be career-wise, for sure.
Speaking of Goofy, I have a giant thank you to give to you and everyone at Funimation for helping to kind of promote us and make us bigger than we already were. We officially qualified for press for Dragon Con last year, or this year rather, and one of the people that we got to meet was the voice of Goofy.
Bill Farmer?
Yeah, Bill Farmer. We got to meet Bill Farmer.
Wonderful.
And
now I'm one person away from Bill Farmer.
one person away. Well, if it makes it even better, I've also talked with and spoke with Jason, who voiced Max as well, and so. At the time, I'm living in a different location than I was last time you were on. At the time that I talked with him, I did not even know that he was only one exit over from me, and I was like, dude, you just need to come over and we'll just do a show. Like, we just need to do a show, because I have sung Goofy movie songs with both of them now.
Oh my gosh.
Just because.
I need to come in too, and we'll just hang out.
That movie got me through.
That would be so fun. You totally need to do that. And then I'll come visit.
Right. At that particular point in my life, I'd been going through a hardship. I just lost my father, and the Goofy movie kind of really helped make it a little bit easier, because Goofy, in many ways, was kind of a reflection of my father. Or maybe I was just putting them together. I don't know. But it kind of helped make things better. And I told that to Bill Farmer, and it's been over 20 years, and I'm sitting here going, I will not cry in front of Goofy. I will not cry in front of Goofy.
I'm so glad you told him that story, though, because that's my favorite part of my job, is hearing stories like that. And thank you for sharing that with him, because it probably meant a lot to him.
And then, of course, we got to take a picture, and then we were standing like this, and I go, I can't help it. I go, do you need a break from modern living?
Didn't he sing with you?
And he starts singing with me, and it's awesome!
You sing with Goofy! What?
Right? What is this? What is happening?
IR Excite. That's what that was. But I mean, that was a very big thing. That that in no small part that many of you who've come on the show and have helped just kind of helped us out with stuff that we were trying to do. Like, you guys are the cast and crew of Fairy Tail, as well as the people that work at Funimation that don't get the attention that voiceover actors usually get. There are a lot of unsung heroes that work at Funimation that we definitely want to thank. And one of these days, probably on our final episode, it's just going to be the last 30 minutes is just going to be me listing off by name the amount of people that we need to thank. And I'll be crying through the whole thing, and it'll be sappy.
Super effusively, like, you're so awesome!
It's just me, like, it's going to be like the reverse of the Jim Carrey Grinch thing where he's reading off the phone book for the Who's. He's like, I hate you, but it'll be like, I love you! Thank you! But, no, a lot of the voiceover stuff that you were talking about is actually, like, that's very true. I would definitely suggest that being passionate about it. And just one other thing that a lot of people, I think, don't realize, because, like, I do a lot of impressions and impersonations, and they're like, oh my god, you must be a great voice actor! I was like, you don't get... Generally, you don't get paid for impressions or impersonations. If you can do that voice, they generally would hire that other person. So, just because I can do like a Mark Hamill Joker or a Casey Kasem Shaggy, I mean, obviously they sadly cannot hire Casey Kasem now. But, I mean, just because I do these impersonations of other people doesn't necessarily mean that I get those jobs. So another thing I have to thank for you guys, I got into voiceover, and I got some voiceover gigs. And I got to use my own voice, which is kind of rare for me, actually, using my voice.
That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Yay!
But one thing I want to add, though, if you can do those voices, all cartoons are a caricature of reality. You do those impressions, even if they don't need you, the fact that you can get your voice to that place shows that you've got dimension, and you can learn how to hone your skill and become better for it. So it's awesome.
It's just so much fun. You know? I just do it for the lulz. Sometimes I just make myself laugh because I need to. Wait, okay. FT Forever 777 goes, Tia worked at Disney? Love increases by 1,000,000,000%. That's my dream.
1,000,000,000%?
That's a rather high.
1 billion is a lot.
1 billion is pretty up there.
Like, if you think about it this way, 1,000,000 seconds was 12 days ago. 1 billion seconds was 32 years ago.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Fun fact of the day. Don't you like being friends with the scientist?
Math into this?
I was going to say, don't you like being friends with the scientist?
I'm still reeling over the chemistry thing that you sent on Facebook. That was
Oh my god, right? I may or may not.
5 most dangerous chemicals in the world.
They're so cool.
Oh, Mr. Raiders for Life wants to know: are you an Eminem fan? And if so, what is your favorite song?
Yes, I am a huge Eminem fan.
Huh. Amazing.
And I don't know my favorite song. I like a lot. It depends on my mood and what I'm going through in my life. Because he has songs that are like intense and angry and vicious. He also has songs that are like, hey, life's gonna get better. You just gotta believe.
And then he has like goofy songs.
Depends on where I am.
And then he has like goofy songs. I think my dad's gone crazy.
My favorite Eminem song just depends on what I'm going through at the time. But I will lay down some Eminem raps. Big time. I've done it at many a con, and sometimes I do it as Happy the Cat just because it's funny.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Gosh.
I now want to do that.
Happy the Cat as singing "Till I Collapse" would be hilarious. "Till I Collapse" is, I think, my favorite.
I think
it's got a really good message, and it's really like intense. Oh no!
Oh god! Now I want to to that with you.
Oh,
but
Mr. Googly Eye fell over.
I have to think of what voice I'd like to do if I wanted to do. I don't need anything else. I just want to be able to rap an Eminem song with Tia Ballard. That's it, right there, done.
What Eminem song would you like to rap with me, sir?
I don't know. We'll have to come up with like a top 5 list or top 3.
Top 5. Hey, that's not a song. That's a top 5.
There we go. There we go.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. Wait a
come
minute.
Up with a top 5 list, and then then I have to figure out what character voice. If you're gonna do Happy, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Because I don't know if I want to use my Natsu voice that I use, because my Natsu voice is like this. It's way up here, and kind of gravelly in the back. And even though I've gotten used to it, and it doesn't hurt my throat to do that voice, and I can do it really naturally on command, it's still, I'm not sure if I want to rap through that voice, especially because my Natsu voice is like super, super high energy all the time. It's like go, and then you have to be high energy all that time, and I'm like, I'd like to have somebody not quite so over the top. That's the nice way to put it. I don't want to have somebody quite so Natsu. That's the new definition. Quite so Natsu.
So I have
a weird phrase to say.
Eminem. Last con I was at, we did karaoke, and I did an Eminem song as Happy the Cat because it was requested. And I was doing in the edited version because I'm not going to curse or anything.
Yeah,
so I kept kind of tripping over the words and stuff.
Probably a good plan.
At the end, this guy came up, all these guys came up to me, and they were like, you know how, like, when, like, urban people, they're just like, yeah, man, you did awesome, and they give the little, like, clasping of the hand, and then they hug you, and it's all like, you're one of us, you're one of the cool dudes.
Right.
I'm just like, hang on, let me do it with my little happy plush. He's just like... You're just like, yeah, man, good job, or whatever. I don't know. I had so many people come up to me and do that. I'm so like, yeah, this is my future. I need to be a rapper in Detroit. Like, that's my future.
If voice acting doesn't work out, you should be a rapper.
You would definitely not. What was the other one? Sugar Baby, the girl that did Little Chibiusa, Little Rainy, and Sailor Moon. She was also a Canadian DJ, and she did The Real Sugar Baby.
Is that anything
you
like?
Haven't checked it out? Look that up. It's when the real. It was when around the time that the Real Slim Shady came out, and she did one called Sugar Baby.
Yes, I'm the Real Shady.
Of course, if you really want to make one of the members' day, learn the Elements song and sing that as Happy the Cat. There you go.
What elements? Like the
periodic table of
elements. Elements? Oh, let me see. Is it?
If Daniel Radcliffe can do it, you can do it.
Was it Caitlin? Do you think it'd make Caitlin stay?
Yeah.
Backup plan.
Backup plan.
Voice acting doesn't work out for some reason. Go to Detroit and be a DJ.
Do what?
So voice acting doesn't work out for some reason. Go to Detroit and be a DJ. Or Chicago. Where did you use that?
You and Greg Ayers totally hook up and do stuff together.
Oh yeah, he's one of my best friends.
Mm-hmm. He's a really, really nice guy. He's really
we have a question from QWERTY. I'm not even gonna try. I'm pretty sure they just hit all of the letters.
She's not even trying to pronounce names.
Well, I can see QWERTY, and then there's UIOPOUIYTREW67. Pretty sure they just sort of hit the top row and just continue to type like this.
The amount of love in ICER is over 9,000.
That's awesome. But this illegible name that I cannot say wonders if you have any acting tips to share, but also how you get into character. Excuse me, I just had pizza because, you know, pizza war. And how do you feel like the character? And feel is capitalized.
Let me see. What was the first part of the question again? Acting tips. How
acting
you get
tips.
into character.
How you get into character, like, and I think that how you feel like the character is sort of like a part 2 to how you get into character.
Well, it really, I guess the acting tips would go into that. It really depends on the character. For instance, Happy the Cat, I've been playing Happy so long, it's just second nature. Like, as soon as I walk into the booth and I see Happy lines, I'm just like, I'm happy, just like that. It's like putting on your favorite pair of pants.
Mm-hmm.
And, hang on a second.
I didn't know that Happy could be compared to pants, but awesome.
Happy is
Happy!
pants.
So then, you know,
Happy pants.
the other characters, you have to do your research. You have to really figure out what's this character about, what drives them, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to them in their life, and how has that shaped them. And being an actor is being able to make that connection through your own life and then the character's life. You know, I've never had this experience happen. Say a character lost his parents. I've never had this experience happen to me, but I've had things taken from me. And so I can make kind of meet in the middle and find that emotion that way. So you have to just kind of respect them as if they were real.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I like
we
it.
have a lot of questions from Bob Jones. What's the most favorite character that you have voiced that you can talk about? I think
We
you
already asked that.
answered that one.
We asked that one already.
What anime have you worked on that you would recommend to watch?
Right now I want to say Devil's Partner. Because I started watching that with my family and they were actually laughing, which is good because they're not anime people. So that's really
I also love the fact that you're a McDonald's employee.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And please, and I can actually imagine somebody actually saying that to you in real life. Don't drop any more French fries on the floor, or you might start sprouting potatoes. Like, that's a line I could hear somebody saying to you.
I love Devil as a part-timer so much. It's so
okay, and has Tia watched Dragon Ball Z? Yes.
Tia has watched parts of Dragon Ball Z because Tia's brother used to watch Dragon Ball Z. Tia's in Dragon Ball Z now, so I don't have to watch it.
I don't have to watch it. I'll just
I'm
voice
in
it.
it. I am Dragon Ball Z.
You are all of it. All of Dragon Ball Z.
All of the Dragon Ball
I'm actually house sitting for Chris Sabat this weekend. So
Yeah, he had a new baby girl, didn't he?
All over his
Oh,
house.
small child.
They have a new baby girl now, don't they?
Hooray!
So he is a father of 2.
Yes.
Aww.
Oh, that's adorable.
Totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs. All right. I think we're getting close to the amount of time that you had.
Yeah, we've
left.
we've been on for an hour and 10 almost.
Oh,
Okay,
good. Oh,
yeah.
we'll make good time then.
Yeah. All right. Our final question, and I'm sorry to everybody who's asked questions that we weren't able to get to, but our final question before we end the show is: have you seen Big Hero 6, and what did you think?
Yes, I have seen Big Hero 6, and I loved it. It was amazing.
Fa-la-la-la.
Fa-la-la-la.
It was great. Oh, and yeah, and I've been doing that. Oh, I bet my roommate and I have been like doing la 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 la, like because it's Christmas. Yeah.
It's the new hair. It's the new Christmas thing. Your tiny robot is trying to go somewhere.
Baymax.
I
I think at this point in time,
love
everybody
Baymax.
needs their own Baymax.
I am not
Everybody
fast.
should have a Baymax. I am not, no kidding.
I am not fast. No kidding.
All right, guys. We're gonna end the show there. Tia, if you'll hang on with us for just a few more minutes, we're gonna finish some stuff up after the show. And But thank you guys so much. We hope you enjoyed 2014 at Fairy Tale. We will be back the first weekend. I think it's the 5th of January. Yeah, that stuff.
Wait a
I
second.
think that was what we said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 5th.
This is your last show before ever? Until
No.
Before
We'll be back
2015.
in 2015. Don't you worry.
Oh my gosh! Wait, we need to sing a song.
We need to
We
sing
already
a song.
sang
What are
a
we
song,
singing?
Tia.
We need
It's
to
the Fish
sing-
Fishy Fishy song.
We already sang a song. We sang Shaman King.
You didn't finish it. Now I need to go watch
Wait, I have one. Deck the guild with all Gray's clothes. Fa la 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 la.
This is a parody. You're the only one who knows the words.
Fa la 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 la.
I love how she's like, it's a parody, and only you know the words.
I mean, he
It's
wrote
true. It's true
it.
though.
Where is
We
it?
have,
It doesn't
Yeah,
make
I-
it any less good. It's just nobody else knows the words.
Type it
I
out.
know.
Type it out really fast. Okay.
Type it up really fast. I don't.
The
I can
hall
just.
with all Gray's clothes.
Fa la 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 la. Cause he's never wearing those.
Wait, what was it?
Cause he's never wearing
wearing
those.
Never wearing those.
Hang on, I'm just gonna get the lyrics and copy and paste them on.
Like she's typing when you said no. Copy his pants.
I'm just waiting for my zip drive. Happy Pants. There's nothing better than Happy Pants. Just saying.
Oh.
Why did they not make Fairy Tale bed sheets?
So
I need these.
apparently the one that I can't pronounce is with all the QWERTY. It's the top keys forward and then backwards from the O to the W and then 67. And then it's pronounced Colin. It's kind of like Dick Dick is pronounced xylophone.
Dick Dick.
This
Okay, Deck the Guild.
QWERTY is called Colin, pronounced Colin.
Okay.
Lisana just messaged me about something, and I'm like, just
She says
waiting
family has
on my
been
computer.
busy, but she's sending us all her love.
Oh. Oh, she goes, okay, our Lisana goes, yells, Tia has the cutest voice ever! I thought I'd let you know!
In all caps.
Good. I won't start smoking anytime soon.
Don't do it.
Please don't.
There are other reasons to not do it besides your voice, but, you know.
Well, I think it saved a lot of humanity. Wait, what? Why do I have... That's the wrong... Oh, okay, that was already summoned or something? Like, what's going on? Stop confusing people. Let's deck the guild. Open deck the guild. There we go. Got it.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay. Okay. Copying. Control C. Yes, pasting. I don't know where to paste it at.
Happy birthday song. No, we're not going to sing Oh God.
Holy moly!
We're not about to sing
That's the
Happy
whole song.
Birthday.
We'll only sing part of it, like the very beginning parts of it. Oh, it gets better. Oh, it gets better. No. All right. Instead, Tia, I don't feel like building a snowman. So, do you want to cook with Elfman?
Oh my god. Alright, I'm reading your lyrics.
Yeah, we went there. It's. Okay. So, I don't know if this is gonna work well, but yeah.
Natsu chases him around. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, these are the things I just wrote. It was like, Elfman cooks a fancy feast, Mira turns into a beast, Gaziel sings shooby-doo-wah.
That's Elfman's job, is to turn into
Yeah,
a beast.
Elfman cooks a fancy feast, but no, Mira turns into a beast like when she goes
What?
Satan's soul.
Turn into a devil. Different.
Devil.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
so-
it didn't rhyme with feast.
Elfman is beast soul.
It didn't rhyme with
Satan's
feast. Stop judging me.
No. It's my job.
That's so funny.
Loki comes to save her from danger. Jesus. No, I love the last part because it's like the guild hall's crashing to the ground as the dust clears. There's no sound. With no jewels for new construction, this guild's magic spells destruction. Because I was like, you know what? Funimation put that in the trailer. I might as well use it.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite catchphrases.
So it was like, the guild halls crashing to the ground, fa la 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 la. As the dust clears, there's no sound, fa la 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 la. With no jewels for new construction, fa la 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 la. This guild's magic spells destruction, fa la 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 la
Actually,
la.
works out really well.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Oh God.
Okay, here we go, Happy. You
I'm
ready?
pretty sure I'm not gonna join you. I'm just gonna
We
watch.
can't
I know I'm definitely not.
because it's like Christmas.
I already have my hat on.
No,
I'm saying I've got my Santa hat.
you invited me on the show. We
We
closing
did.
this out. We're closing 2015 out in style.
2014. We haven't closed
No,
15
okay.
yet.
I was gonna say, well, let's not skip the whole year.
See, I'm all confused because you're just trying to end the show.
Confuzzled. You're so confuzzled. We've also got Natsu the Fireball done to Frosty the Snowman. I forgot about that. Oh, good God. I forgot about all of these. Yay! Oh, wait. Got the scarf. Uh-oh. Scarf time. Okay.
Oh wait, I've got bells.
Good enough.
Okay.
Oh, I love that you have bells and a happy hat. Tia, you're just so cute.
We are
Get over
ready
it.
for this Christmas celebration.
Yeah.
Are you
we're
ready to
hoping
do
to
the
have
last
all
of
of it
your
recorded
song?
eventually. Huh?
Are you ready to do the last of your song?
Yes, I am totally ready to do the last of my song. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, because that's
Okay,
your
the
favorite. We gotta do your favorite.
Okay, this guild's the guild hall's crashing to the ground. Is that where we're starting?
Yes.
Okay.
Together.
And 1, 2, 3. The guild.
Wait! I forgot that one. The tune.
The guild hall's crashing to the ground.
Okay, I got there. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
The guild hall's crashing
Crashing to the ground. La 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 la. As the dust clears, there's no sound. La 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 la. There's no guild for new. Just la 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 la. This guild's magic spells destruction. La 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 la. Aye!
That was
my
amazing.
God.
We were totally.
I started
And you're
singing
saying
in my
you're
natural
both
voice.
like-
I heard you were doing happy, and I switched to my Natsu voice.
That was really cute, but it was very not in
And
sync.
then I went from this to this, and it was okay.
Oh, that was adorable.
I don't know how well that went over with the audience on YouTube, but we hope you enjoyed it.
I'm pretty sure that was just as desynchronous as
I
it
think
was for Carla and me.
You know what? It's like having an echo. It was like the style.
It
that-
was. It was like there was like an echo. It was
an
interesting.
artistic voice.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you in 2015. See you next year.
Merry Christmas!